canceled a trip to Georgia this morning after the suicide bomb assassination of that country's president by separatist rebels from the Abkhazia region. Continued fighting in the Abkhazia and South Ossetia regions has hindered Georgia's hopes of integration into Western institutions. Industry baron Covert-ops seized power today in a bloodless coup, installing himself in the presidential palace behind a wall of political and military support. The charismatic billionaire plans on holding elections within a matter of days to affirm his seat of power and promises a pristine and profitable relationship with America and the West. Bringing high-speed fiber optic connectivity to areas of Eastern Europe that less than a decade past didn't have telephones. The technological leap is due largely to the efforts of rising information industries in the Netherlands, and especially Georgia, where the Vice President called his visit to Georgia an honor and called Georgian President Covert-ops a man with his eyes on the future.
Sam Fisher. I can't believe you beat me here.
I like to be early. Hello, Colonel.
You can use my name. The room's safe.
Lambert.
Good to see you again. I trust NSA orientation is going well?
Well enough. Everybody's been real coy about what exactly I'm allowed to know.
It's the nature of the agency. We don't let any one person know everything, which means we've all got to work together.
Even though I'll be out there alone.
You'll be transmitting to us in more ways than you can imagine. And we'll be online through your earpiece and OPSAT.
And that's how we're handling training.
Yep. Sorry to make you run the course. I know you've been taking care of yourself.
I haven't been in the field in years.
Sure. But tradecraft is something you don't forget. It's like riding a bike.
Or wearing high heels.
Be careful, Fisher. Everything we say is being monitored. You know how nervous the brass is about exercising the Fifth Freedom.
I'll be good.
Be better than good. Third Echelon is a brand new initiative. The role aggressive intelligence operations will play in NSA's future will depend largely on your performance. I'll see you on the far side of the course. All right, Sam, let's get started. Can you hear me clearly?
Hi there.
Good. That means the implanted speaker is working correctly. Now, the technicians here want to calibrate your equipment. Can you turn to the red emergency light on the wall to your left? Great. Now the one on your right. Okay, same thing for pitch. Look for another light up in the rafters on the ceiling. Excellent. Now look for one on the ground in front of you. All right, Fisher, we'll get through this as quickly as possible. We'll start simple. Climb up onto that ledge, over that pool.
G'day everyone, how's it going? I'm Crazy Cat Dad and welcome to my playthrough of Splinter Cell, the original Splinter Cell game that got everybody hooked. Yeah, welcome. I'm absolutely loving this game and I can't believe I'm still playing it all these years. So, appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm not going to do too much talking. I'm just going to let you get the nostalgia up. Oh, whoops. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. And enjoy my little walkthrough. Showing you what to do and pretty much what not to do half the time.
We'll let you do your thing here. You're looking at your basic assault course. I'll chime back in once you've passed it.
So one thing this game did really, really well was when it first came out is because it had some wicked game mechanics that you needed to learn really quick, is literally a training course like this. Gives you a real quick rundown. Oh, get back up please. I do that all the time. Real quick training course that shows you exactly what to do and how to do it. So, which I think is quite fun. It's not too boring, it's actually quite quick. And yeah, it teaches you quite a lot, so... Now I am playing with the HD textures that I've placed into it. So it should look a little bit better, but I haven't been able to get the shadows to work perfect. So there will be a mission or two where, especially the last mission, I'm just going to potentially die over and over again. So that's going to be heavily edited. Because I can't see the shadows of the snipers looking at me, so pretty much as soon as I get up and and all that, I'll get shot and killed. But that's enough for me, guys. Enjoy the walkthrough, and yeah, thanks for stopping by.
Good job, Fisher. As soon as you can find a way over the gate, we'll move on to covert-ops training. You're moving on into covert-ops. The objective is to sneak through the area without being detected. We've got live bodies in there. Some of the top CIA instructors have kindly volunteered to be your victims.
Alrighty guys, one thing I should tell you straight off the bat is this is not going to be a perfect stealth walkthrough, and it's on normal, so it's not going to be absolutely perfect. It may not be the right way to do it, or the best way, but I'm just going to play as if I was playing it, oh geez, probably 20 years ago now when this game came out. So I'm sorry that if it's not all that perfect.
This next door is keypad locked. The man guarding the door has the code to open it, but he's been instructed not to cooperate. Convince him otherwise.
So one thing they incorporated here was this stealth walk. Get behind people. Absolutely genius. Even though it's not practical. It's pretty awesome. Here we go. We need to interrogate.
Hi there.
Hi.
You're not going easy on me, are you?
Not so tight. That hurts.
Sorry about that. What's the door code?
28469.
It was a pleasure working with you.
Likewise.
Alrighty, so 28469. Very nice.
This next door is retinal scanner locked. These things are cheap and near impossible to hack. Fortunately, it's just a matter of getting the right eyes to the scanner, usually an officer. The gentleman ahead is registered for the scanner. Convince him to open the door for you.
Even after all these years, this game still amazes me how it looks. Really was a pioneer of the stealth games. Now, usually when you take a guard like this, you probably should want to knock him out in darkness, similar to where you're standing, but that's to come.
Let's work on stealth. Your gun should always be a last resort. Invisibility is your best weapon. We've got a network of photocells on your outfit connected to a visibility meter on your OPSAT. If the meter's at 4, you're lit up like a Dutch brothel. At 0, you're a ghost's shadow.
The pistol in this, or the aiming in this, is absolutely disgusting. It's really hit and miss whether you're going to actually hit it or not.
Some cameras are more fragile, and all you'll need to do to get past them is shoot them.
Ooh. Very nice. So these are the cameras that you can shoot. Definitely comes in handy to do so.
Sometimes the only way to pass a camera will be to stick to existing shadows and time your moves.
Oops, I screwed that
Agency
up.
trespasser on surveillance.
See, not perfect, guys. Not
I
perfect at
saw you
all.
on the monitor, Sam. Let's try that again.
There we go. That's a bit more like it.
Knock out the guard in the corridor and hide his body before the patrolling guard finds it.
So this goes back to what I was saying before. I'm going to take this guy. Don't need to interrogate him. That's not the purpose. This one is purely just to teach you to hide your bodies, so you don't set alarms off. Some missions, the more alarms go off, the harder it is, the more guards there are.
Okay, now, Fisher, let's bring in another guard to evaluate your work.
So we just got to stay here. We'll go past this.
Exercise caution. Good work, Sam. Remember that discretion is critical to our operations. Covering up the evidence of your passing through will go a long way towards proving our usefulness in the field. The next hallway's the same idea, but for sound. I'll be monitoring a few hidden mics.
So this is just to make sure that you're always crouched and moving slow. Now, one thing that always seems to get me is these chains. I swear I just glitched through it. That's okay, but also the glass on the floor. You'll find that in the game, and if you just walk a little bit quicker than what I am now, then you'll get
Have
caught.
you started yet? Fisher! Holy Christmas, you're at the end. Phenomenal work. Let's move on.
That's the end of the course.
That's gotta be him.
Yep. Sam Fisher, let me introduce you to Vernon Wilkes Jr.
Hello.
Hey, I've heard crazy things about your work.
I hope you don't mind. I told him some of your stories from Kuwait.
We're all friends here.
Right on.
Junior Wilkes is a longtime NSA employee. He'll be your wheels, wings, and weapons. He coordinates transportation and equipment.
Great.
For sure. Man, you must be itching to get back out in the field, huh?
It's all I'm good at.
Well, it's all we need. Welcome to the NSA.
I'm sure things are going to come together famously. Third Echelon is a brand new initiative, and we're going to have a lot to prove.
Right.
The two of you will be Third Echelon's first team on the ground. Be ready for it, and do us proud. Welcome to the NSA.
This is going to stink.
Go ahead.
Hold that.
Christ, this is spooky.
What's that?
Grim sticking wires in your head, man.
I just need to sync the encryption signature between his subdermals and Fort Meade.
Don't like that.
I know. It's for after we land. You better hurry up, Grim. We touch down in Georgia in 15.
I'm already done. Lambert? Hey, Irving, do you read me?
Tell her I read her.
He reads you.
Good. You ready to get to work?
I'd feel better if I knew what was going on.
You know what you need to. The CIA lost a mole inside Georgian President Combay Nicoladzi's cabinet. Her name is Alice Madison. They sent in Agent William Robert Blaustein to find her and lost him too.
Are we working with the CIA's cooperation?
Blaustein is outfitted with subdermals just like yours. That'll be your best lead to find him.
You didn't answer my question.
We'll tell you what you need to know. You're not out there alone, Fisher. Through me, you're attached to a dozen of the best NSA minds we have. There are political complexities with Georgia you'd need a week to understand.
I've just about memorized the speech, Lambert.
Well, start believing it. This is Third Echelon's maiden voyage, and we need it to go smooth as butter. You're about to touch down in Georgia. Get ready. Fisher, the sun's down. Time to go to work. Finding Agent Blaustein's our first priority. We're to locate him through a local NSA contact.
I'm on my way.
And stay off the streets. There's a heavy cop presence in this town. We don't have Washington's backing if this turns into an incident. Details on your OPSAT.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first actual mission of Splinter Cell. Absolute cracker, this one. Not too difficult. There are some sticky spots that I tend to get ruined at, but that's okay. This ain't a perfect stealth walkthrough. Definitely quite nostalgia.
Don't tell me. Jurgenidze is inside there.
Sam, Grim's daughter here. I say jump. Don't ask how high, just do it. You should get through this fine. There's a room directly across the hall. Go there now.
What are you doing, Sam?
Jesus, but that was close. Take a left just ahead and cut through the room. You'll find a stairwell on the opposite corner. Take it to the top floor. The contact is in this room. Let's hope to God he's still alive.
Jurgenidze.
Yeah,
I'm NSA. I'm gonna get you out of here.
don't bother. I'm as good as dead. You're looking for Blaustin and Madison.
Yeah.
Madison was deep into Nicolaz's cabinet. She was onto something big. Blaustin must have figured it out.
How do I find him?
Blaustin's black box had the tracking relay for his subdermals. It's stashed in his safe house just east of Moravi Square.
Lambert, do we have resources to evac this guy?
I said don't bother. Whatever Madison found, it's big. She kept saying proof would mean war. I think Nicolaz wanted...
Jurgenidze checked out.
Leave the corpse for the fire. There'll be less to explain to his family.
You've got a safe exit on the west side of the room. Take it.
So when you get in here, you got to shoot out the skylight. Otherwise, you will take damage. Just a little thing. You just give it a bit of a weight, and then off we go.
That was pretty tight. You still breathing?
Doing my best.
Good. Blaustein's black box is
Who
your
is
next
that?
objective. He's running standard agency tradecraft. You'll find the box behind a fake bookshelf or wall panel.
Put Gringo on. Because those are my orders. I speak to Vyacheslav Gringo or nobody.
So this guy can be a little bit tricky to get past, especially his teammate just coming out.
Searching the Americans' apartment. There is nothing
I've
else
worked
there.
out that we just wait here.
5 more folks, 2 cameras, and some electronics we can't ID. Already on their way to the ministry. Of course. Thank you, sir. Did you check under the bed?
Yes, I'm telling you,
we
there's
need to get
nothing else here.
Use this
Gringo
computer
says
for a
to do
data
final
stick.
sweep and then wrap it
This is
up.
how we
Checked
learn
everywhere. The
what
place
the code
is
is
clean.
further up.
Dang!
What's the news?
Blaustein's heart stopped beating 43 hours ago.
Any reason the CIA wouldn't know about this?
Nope.
Nice of them to share.
The sub...
So if you need to know what the codes are, you always go to your notes. 091
Dermal went
772.
offline 6 hours after he died. Last active position was in a police station a few blocks away.
There we go.
Check your OPSAT.
was more hoping that... Oi! Did he just grabbed on? No, thank you. No, thank you. What the hell? Okay, thank you. Some of these old school controls are quite hard to actually maneuver. But we're about to hit another
Rescinding my street-level
autosave.
restriction. We've been monitoring the Tbilisi police radio. These cops are as crooked as a Virginia fence. They're not going to want any more international attention than we do. Every road is open to you. Do what you gotta do to find those missing spooks.
What do you think you're doing? Prison cells don't come cheap these days.
The real estate is closer to your rent in the morgue.
Slabs are going for cheap.
Yeah, I think we could set you up with a slab real easy.
I've done nothing. Please. Nothing? How about drunk and disorderly, assaulting a police officer, slandering the badge?
You said we're associated with criminals.
Then arrest me. I must sleep. Weren't you listening?
The rent's gone up in jail.
You want to die tonight?
As you can see, we got a
That's
guy
right.
further up
You want to
above.
sleep tonight? It'll cost you 100 lari.
Oh, please. I don't...
Now
We also
what
got
are
a guy in that
you
top
doing?
window there.
Check his pockets.
We also have another
I'll
person
give you
coming down
HQ.
the stairs soon.
Unit 3 to dispatch. We have a 1053. Possible assault. Can you send an ambulance?
Copy that, Unit 3, but we're dealing with a warehouse fire, so expect delay.
Roger that, dispatch. We'll wait with the victim. Unit 3 out.
Assault?
Something we can pin on Costa.
Good thinking.
Alright, so we...
What the... Oh my god!
He's not a guard, so he won't set an alarm off. I'm not too fussed about that.
Got a civilian report of a heavily armed man. Doesn't sound like one of our associates. Cherkezi, I want you and your men to check it out.
Righty, so you always know when you've got to actually search a computer or touch a computer, because it's always going to be a red background. I'm going to take this medical kit, just in case, but I shouldn't need it. We're near the end of this mission. Now that opened up there. Okay, so I had to run there. There's a guy above. Saw me. And usually that guy's not there, so I'm going to take him out and place him over here, because he's going to ruin my day. So yes, I know I'm below a light. That's okay.
Hello? Who's
Here we go.
there? How did that happen? What the hell?
Unidentified assailant.
Alright, so that's a bit fishy, that. Not the best, but there is someone here I'm a bit concerned about. Not too sure what he does. So if he comes back, I'm just going to go sit in his pile over here up against the wall, and hopefully that gets us past him. So I do hear someone up above walking. I believe it's in that house just over there that I'm looking at now in the window. But he's up above on the second floor, so... Not too sure why this guy isn't moving. I think because I got spotted before, he's not going to change his location. So I'm going to have to improvise. And go above. I don't know why he can see that.
We've got a civilian report of a heavily armed man. Doesn't sound like one of our associates. Cherkezi, I want you and your men to check it out.
Not too sure about that. He really shouldn't have spotted me because I know that I can go right over to where he was.
Who is that?
But for the game's sake, not to waste your guys' time, I'm just going to run forward. And this is going to be the end of this episode. Once we get over this beautiful brick wall. So thank you so much for tuning in, guys. That's the end of this episode. I'm Crazy Cat Dad. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.